There's a popular saying that you cannot please everyone. This is so true and must be registered at the back of your mind if you really want to cope with rejection and criticism. Rejection and criticism is an inevitable aspect of life. Whether it's a negative comment about your best outfit or a rejection letter from your dream job, everyone has received negative feedback at some point in their personal or professional life. In today's video, we will explore the concept of rejection and criticism and share ideas on how to cope with rejection and criticism in our everyday lives. It is essential for us to have a good understanding of the concept of rejection and criticism. This will help us embrace it and keep moving forward in life to achieve our goals. What is rejection and criticism? Rejection is the act of refusing to acknowledge something, someone, or an idea. Criticism, on the other hand, is the act of giving your opinion or judgment about the good or bad qualities of something or someone. Why is it difficult to deal with rejection and criticism? Rejection and criticism is difficult to deal with because it leads to negative emotions like sadness and anger. It brings feelings of unworthiness and makes us question our self-worth. Scientists have proven that rejection and criticism activates the same areas of the brain as physical pain. This explains why most persons are afraid of being rejected or criticized. Let's now look at coping mechanisms to help us handle rejections in life. The first step is to acknowledge your emotions. Allow yourself to feel the hurt, sadness, and disappointment of the rejection. Give yourself time to process your pain and to grieve. It's okay to feel what you feel. You can cry if that helps to relieve the pain. And create an outlet for your pain through journaling, physical activity, and talking to someone who understands your pain. The second step is to reframe your thinking. Do not dwell on self-criticism and condemn yourself as being the reason for the rejection. Rewrite all the negative voices in your head into positive voices. Tell yourself you are worthy of every good thing, instead of thinking you are not good enough. Convince yourself that the rejection is an opportunity for better things to come. And lastly, you need to seek support from others. Rejection brings feelings of loneliness. Having a strong support system will help you to cope with rejection and move on with your life. You can talk to your friends, family members, or a therapist who can offer you support and guidance. Let's also look at coping mechanisms that can help you cope with criticism. The first approach to coping with criticism is to seek feedback from others. When you receive criticism, it's okay to seek feedback from others. Let them give you an honest opinion from their own perspective. This will help you have a clear picture on how to respond to the criticism and move on with your life. The next approach is to focus on your strengths. Do not dwell too much on the criticism and forget who you truly are. Focus more on the positive side of yourself and deal with the criticism objectively. The third approach is to learn from constructive criticism. When you receive constructive criticism, appreciate the person offering the feedback and take some time to reflect on it. You may find areas that need improvement and make the necessary adjustments for growth. Remember not to take criticisms personally. Criticism is not a reflection of your self-worth. It only offers you room for improvement and growth. Finally, remember to take care of yourself in all of these. Handling criticism can put some stress on you. So taking care of yourself will help to ease off some of the stress. Do things that bring you joy and happiness. Activities like exercise, meditation, and spending time with your friends will do the magic. Let's look at some examples of how to apply coping mechanisms in real life. How to cope with job rejection. When you are rejected from a job, it will be helpful to seek support from your friends and family members. Also take time to analyze and understand why you were rejected. If it's possible, ask the employer to give you feedback on your performance. This will help you to better prepare for future interviews. How to cope with rejection in a romantic relationship. When you receive rejection from a romantic interest, it will serve a good purpose to see and evaluate your emotions and how you feel. Overcome the pain by taking care of yourself and engaging in soulful activities like mindfulness and meditation. How to cope with criticism in the workplace. When you receive criticism at work, try to view it as an opportunity for you to grow. Learn from the constructive side of the feedback and let go of any aspects of it that are malicious in nature. Lean on your supportive colleagues or even your supervisor to help you get through the criticism and grow. How to cope with criticism in relationships. When in a relationship, it's important to keep open and honest communication with the other person. If you receive any form of criticism from your partner or a friend, it will be great to talk about it objectively and see where changes can be made. Talking to a therapist can also be helpful in situations like this. That's how we wrap it up for today. Dealing with rejection and criticism can be a daunting challenge. But by practicing the coping mechanisms shared in this video, you will be able to surpass the challenge and keep moving forward in life. Kindly share your experience with us in the comments section below. We'd like to know what coping mechanisms you have used to deal with rejection and criticism in your life. Thank you for staying with us through this session. See you in our next video. Until next time, keep holding your head high as you navigate the challenges of rejection and criticism in your everyday life.